If you've ever bought a pet in Mitchell, you probably bought it at Ed's Pet World. Eric Thorstensen has more on the man who started the business, Ed Anderson, who's this week's Someone You Should Know.
No, they're warm water fish, so goldfish are cold water fish, and they're normally kept all by themselves.
For 5 decades, Ed's Pet World has been a part of Main Street Mitchell.
Warm water fish, the tropical fish, and they all have to have heaters.
Ed Anderson started the business with his wife Eileen in 1975.
I was 21 years old, and we were actually located next door at about half of this space that we are at today. These are really pretty.
Ed says it was always a dream of his to own a pet store. However, he almost took a different career route.
I went 2 years of Mitchell Tech, and I went accounting, and I thought, boy, this isn't anything I want to do. I want to talk to people. I don't want to just sit there and look at books and figures all day. And so I went to the bank and I borrowed $10,000, and the only way I got that loan was the president of the bank was my Sunday school teacher.
Over all those years, taking care of and selling all types of pets, Ed and his wife built a loyal following of customers from all over the region.
My wife and I both did different things for the store, and she did the dog grooming, and I ran the front of the store, and we went from having no employees to having 4 employees. Sometimes my new help will say, boy, Ed, you really talk a lot. The person's going to run it just like they always did. It's true, I do talk, but people like that. They like to be recognized. You don't just say hello and thank you. I'm looking at doing some cruises. If I didn't say anything, they'd go to my wife and they would say, what's wrong with Ed today? He's awful quiet.
I remember coming here as a kid, checking out all the puppies, getting fish for our own fish tank when I was younger. I think it's fantastic that he's been able to go through for 50 years and keep the doors open with all the changes that have happened in the world and even in our small community.
Get whatever one you want. How's that?
With 60 aquariums, they have sold a lot of fish. They also sell birds, reptiles, and of course, puppies. And there have been some well-known animal mascots.
But over the years, we've had a pot-bellied pig. Look at how our hair is both the same. We had a capuchin monkey. We had Iggy the iguana. We had a picture hanging up there, and there's a monkey, me holding the capuchin monkey, and they'd say, so which one's Ed and which one's a monkey? They'd laugh about that.
Recently, Ed decided to retire, and he sold the business. And the good news, it'll have the same name, and nothing is going to change.
We did not close the store. We just transferred ownership. And so behind the scenes, everything's going the same employees. Just put on your shoulder. The same good service that we've given everybody. It's tough waking up, and I've had some restless nights where, like, what did I do the right thing, you know? Is it gonna be something that's gonna carry on and into the next decade, you know? And I think, when I think back, I'm gonna miss my employees the most, and I'm gonna miss my bird Boji over there, sitting there listening to me. So within 3 blocks, visiting with the people coming in the store, it was just fun. Maybe I'll run for mayor again.
In Mitchell, Eric Thorstensen, Dakota News Now.
Now, Ed spent 12 years on the Mitchell City Council. He says in retirement, he plans to do some traveling, and he says he's always available to help out the new owner of the pet store. That new owner, by the way, is J.D. Engel, who's from Minnesota.